All right, this is a video for the Seattle City Light job up in North Bend, what we're gonna do. So we're mouthing it out to the sidewalk and coming up. And then we're gonna have to do a lot of grading beforehand. They're gonna install a drain across. They're going to adjust the valve that's in here. And we're gonna have a lot of berm work to do. So basically from the paint up there, that's our last berm we do across. I'll show you in a minute. Everything from there needs to stay on the asphalt and drain off onto this existing asphalt that's down here, which it's uphill significantly, so slope's not an issue. We tie in, we're 18 feet off of our paint here. It widens up a little down at the bottom, but doesn't get wider than 2 passes. And this narrows up pretty good. We're gonna do a 22-foot long berm here, and then another 10-foot long berm around there. They're gonna put a grate on this. This is gonna catch the majority, almost all of their water. The second paint up here is a trench drain they're going to install to catch all the water, and then they're gonna plumb it into this drain. So we're gonna end our berm here. This is gonna be asphalt around here, feather into the walkway here, asphalt feather in. Then we're going to grade this, but basically all the water is gonna sheet down. However it gets down, it can come into this drain that they're gonna install across here, and it's gonna naturally wanna go over there. It's the bottom of the fence. I just checked it with the transit. It is level all the way across. So I told them we were gonna have to drop down. That berm's gonna catch a lot of this water, push it down around the corner, and then it runs down to that berm and goes into the drain there. And we got our bollards up here. We're gonna run our asphalt up here to the bollards. We're gonna put a berm along here because it is still falling this way. The berm catches the water, pushes it down to that, goes all the way. If we want to continue that berm, it might be a good idea. Now that I'm looking at it again, this is another 18-foot berm here along the front of these bollards. And then we're gonna have our asphalt here. It slopes down. They want another berm across right here, a 14-foot berm across here, and then all the way up to the top, and that's where we end. So we're gonna stay off of the fence here, off of the fence here, come around with our asphalt up, chop it there, and tie it in. So it's definitely goofy shapes. It's gonna be a lot of 2 passes to 1 pass to 2 passes to 1 pass to 2 passes all the way down with a lot of berm work. It's not that large. We'll grade it first. So those bollards are gonna be our final grade. So we'll need to drop a lot of this rock. We're gonna scoop it up into our own truck and dump it right behind where they're standing. They'll have some plastic and we can dump the rock right there. So we'll be able to just take our mini, that'll lessen this, dive down a little bit, and we'll remove all the rock that we need to in here to get it how we want it, and we can dump the rock here on site. So just 1 truck, mini, couple guys for that. I think there's another phase of this I'm gonna go look at for timing and stuff like that, but for the most part, that's it. So very top, big wide circular mouth that goes down to 1 berm, pushing it all this way. Then the water runs along this edge, comes down to this berm. All the rest of the water comes down to this berm over here, comes down. Everything catches in this drain that it can. Anything past it that comes hits this berm here. It's across at an angle. To get into that, they're gonna put a grate lid on top of that. And then everything outside of that, we wanna try to contain it on top of the asphalt as best we can. But he's not super concerned about any water rolling off the edges, but we wanna shoot it down, and we just don't want a huge flow line going off either side. And we want our water to come down and spill out into the road. That is it.